was a night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, except for me, my little brother Nemo, and Santa. For an entire year, we'd waited for this night, and now it was here. Mr. Claus had screwed us over, and tonight, he would pay. Wait a minute, I'm jumping the gun. Let me start at the beginning. This whole ordeal began when my younger brother Nemo and I were boys. Christmas had always been a magical time for us. Every year, Uncle Paul flew in from Indiana. He would tell us wonderful tales of Christmas adventures like Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Icky, the pimped-out elf. But our favorites were the ones about Santa. We loved the tales about the workshop in the North Pole, the little helper elves, and the Christmas Eve deliveries. But one year, he let us in on a very important secret: how to get exactly what we wanted for Christmas. He explained how Santa had a system of surveillance on every single child in the world, and could see what they did for the entire year. There were a set of rules to follow in order for him to bring whatever they desired. 1, be good. 2, be nice. 3, be honest. 4, don't pout. 5, don't shout. 6, don't cry. 7, promote peace. And 8, be positive. That was it. Nemo and I had been given the key to ultimate knowledge. We vowed to follow every rule for a full year, and we also decided not to be greedy, and we kept our Christmas wish list limited to 3 items each. My list was simple. Number 1, I wanted a presidential Rolex. 2, a lifetime supply of chocolate. And 3, $1 million in cash. Nemo's list was equally as simple. Number 1, he wanted a 9mm handgun. 2, a passionate love affair with Parker Posey. 3, $1 million American dollars. We figured that Mr. Claus would not only be impressed that we followed his commandments, but we kept our requests short and simple. That's right. For a full year, my little brother and I remained completely faithful to Santa's criteria. We led peaceful and virtuous lives. We felt that aiding humanity for a year was a small price to pay for the magnificent booty we were guaranteed to receive come Christmas. Before we knew it, the year had passed and the Yuletide season was upon us again. Uncle Paul informed us of Santa's fondness for sugar cookies, so on Christmas Eve, we hooked up a fresh batch for him. I don't think either one of us slept that night. The excitement was just too much. For a whole year, we did what was right, and in the morning, we would receive the anticipated fruits of our efforts. Can you imagine just how happy we were? For there, under the tree, was the proof that Santa made good on his promise. Immediately, Nemo and I ripped the wrapping paper from our gifts. And guess what? Santa gave us nothing, and I mean nothing, that we requested. Were my eyes deceiving me? I mean, instead of a presidential Rolex, I received a cheap-ass Tiki timer watch. And even though I clearly stated I wanted a lifetime supply of chocolate, I was given one box of chocolate-covered macadamia nuts. Yuck. And poor Nemo. His prayer for a 9mm handgun was answered with a punk-ass space boy laser ray gun. And instead of a passionate love affair with Parker Posey, he received a big-ass poster of Charlie Parker. And remember the $1 million in cash we each asked for? Well, we didn't get those either. Nope. Instead, Santa decided to insult us each with a crisp 10 spot. While all the other kids played with their new toys and sang Christmas tunes, Nemo and I sat completely unmoved. This was pure bullshit. For a full year, we behaved like a couple of wusses, and this is what we got. All of our faith and dedication had been in vain. We filled our end of the bargain, and old Saint Nick and his staff shit on us for it. There was no way this fat motherfucker was getting away with this. And next Christmas, he would